Well, you had that interesting run on Idol, and I think the one performance you probably had the toughest night on was Idol Gives Back Week with Show Must Go On.
Show must go on.
That week was kind of weird because initially we were kind of told that it was a song that inspired you, and some of us interpreted it that it was a song that inspired you to be a singer, and we were told it maybe from a band that inspired you, and it was picked like maybe a week or two before actual Idol Gives Back. So in my mind, Queen was the band that really inspired me, and it was one of their last songs because, you know, Freddie Mercury passed away after that song.
Right.
Then it was kind of given to us that it was supposed to be a song that had inspirational lyrics. So my song on that night maybe wasn't as inspirational as everybody else, but I think it was just a misunderstanding from my end. It's one of my favorite songs, so I'm glad I got to perform it, and maybe a few other people didn't necessarily like it. I know Simon didn't like it at all.
I thought it was an unusual choice of song tonight.
It brought me through the next week, and I was wearing Chanel.
Exactly.
Well, on that topic, are you glad that you went with Jesus Christ Superstar?
I actually initially picked All I Ask of You from Phantom of the Opera. I believe that Superstar was supposed to be the group song. So when I got to Vegas, I had actually seen the dress that I wore that night the day before. And I had seen it and thought, that's very Jesus Christ Superstar, like that's a cool dress. And then I started thinking about the song. I was like, that song would be really good for me, but I've already picked the other. And then I looked at the gown that I was wearing for the other song. I just thought the whole thing just maybe wasn't me, and that the other song was just way more me. In the moment, Andrew Lloyd Webber was like, you know, I'd love to hear it, and I didn't even really know it. So they had some lyrics written down, so I kind of went over it with him.
Every time I look at you, I don't understand.
He actually took the other song off the list, All I Ask of You, and said that I wasn't allowed to sing it. So,
Awesome.
yeah, it was pretty crazy, and I think I had a pretty good night. But the lyrics, it's like, I mean, it's like the producers. It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a Catholic. I would never want to offend anybody. And I actually spoke to a friend of mine who has one of the biggest Christian radio shows in America, and he's a minister, and he didn't see any problem. He understands the theater. So,
I was surprised to hear the next morning. Actually, it didn't occur to me at all that there would be any like.
It didn't necessarily occur to me before the song, but I had heard that there was a negative reaction on the lyrics of the song, but I didn't write it, and I just sang it as best I could and had as much fun with it.
It's
and
terrific.
It's supposed to be taken lighthearted.
Yeah. Judas is singing. I mean, it's like,
it's supposed to be a different spin on something that obviously, yes, is serious, but you know, it's like the producers, as I say. It's not supposed to be taken so seriously at all.
So no regrets?
No. No. We don't really get to see the band that much before the day of the show. So you have to give them as many notes and, you know, exactly what you want. Sometimes when you get there, it's not necessarily exactly who you're trying to be, but you have a week.